Folks, if you clicked on this video, then you're one of the few people who are struggling with energy. And in this video, you may or may not know these few tips and tricks to boost your energy gain. So like, share, subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Alright, for this first part, it's gonna be for new players specifically. So if you want to skip this part, you can go ahead and skip this part. Now, as a new player, you might want to use all the codes that you can get from the Discord server, or you can just search online for the codes for Anime Eternals. And as you put all these codes together, you're gonna get about somewhere between 500 credits to 600 credits. Now, I've seen some YouTubers telling you to buy the exclusive star pack, which is this one. You'll be wasting 200 credits just to get like Makihime, which is like 820 million energy. Or maybe you'll get the Supreme, who knows. But just to keep it safe, I think you should definitely get starter pack 1, which is only 300 credits and you have 200 left over. Now, with the 200 left over, you can choose to buy this pack, or you can choose to save credits for the double energy pack, which you can get pretty early on. If you keep your credits, you can get the double energy game pass really quickly on. This armored Krillini is 327 million. It has around the same energy as this avatar called Mr. Chainsaw. So if you max this avatar, you're gonna be getting 3 billion or almost close to 3 billion energy points. And at the start, when you put all the codes, you're gonna get around 150,000 souls. So you can use these souls. First, you gotta go to avatar, equip the armored Krillini, and then just upgrade that guy, and you're gonna get close to 3 billion energy points with the two. One from the default Krillini and one from the armored Krillini that you upgraded. After that, all you need to do is click. Make sure you rank up over here till you can't actually rank up. Don't really be wasting your time fighting these mobs, because every time you rank up, it's going to reset your energy count. So just keep on ranking up, and once you're done ranking up, go ahead and then farm these guys. They will drop you tokens, and then you can use them to roll powers. Now, specifically speaking, at the start, you don't really need to get the Phantom unless you actually roll it in your first few tries. You don't really need to get the Phantom or the Mythic on your first try, because you already have so much energy points from your avatars that you can probably reach world 15 or 14 in like one day. So just go ahead and roll anything you can. Maybe you'll get this Frost Demon, which is a 5 times increase. Then you can go ahead, farm the other mobs, and then go to Saiyan Evolution and do the same for here. You don't need to get the Phantom at the start. You'll be wasting your time. Like, you're just level 1. You don't need to do much. And as you progress, you need to do the same for every world. Stick with either an epic, or maybe if you get the Phantom, just stick with that. All you have to do is focus on upgrading fast. Go to teleport, go to dungeon lobby, and make sure you craft jewelries as fast as you can. Now, to get jewelry parts, the best raid is the leaf raid, because it gives you the bronze part and the silver part, which will give you a lot of parts. And at my level, I can go to wave 2000 and get like 100 jewelry parts, which I can use to exchange. You can use it to exchange your parts, and then just go to shop and buy the highest one, which is called the rose gold. So buy the rose gold version for everyone, and then just make them, craft them as soon as you can. Once you have crafted your energy, don't go ahead and craft anything else. You don't need to craft these things. You can keep an extra energy part so that you can convert it into a damage crystal. Next thing you want to do is exchange all your points. Like, let's say you got a dragon race token, just exchange them and go to keys and start buying or start stacking up on restaurant key, progression keys, and curse key. These are pretty important. If you convert them to keys, you can go ahead and do the restaurant raid, which gives you way more tokens. As you can see, 20% chance to get 5 to 8 tokens, and you also get a chef power hat. Now, only start farming for mythics after you are stuck in a world. Let's say you're stuck at world 16, or maybe you're stuck at world 12 where there is the village of sin. Go ahead and start farming for the mythical or phantom or supreme powers, and make sure you do the sin raid. If you have someone that is pretty strong, make sure he carries the raid, because this thing is very OP. At the max level for the energy sin upgrades, you get a max 12 times, and it is pretty useful. When I was playing this game, I don't think I had this upgrade, so the progress was pretty slow. Make sure you also max out some of this, because they are pretty important. Now, starting from world 5, you can also farm this yellow guy called Nichirin, and it will drop you a sword called Yellow Nichirin, same as his name, and it does give you a boost of your energy, and this is pretty OP. I would definitely get this first, and if you can also try and buy the second sword slot. That way you can get 2 of these, which will give you a boost of 0.5, which is absolutely amazing. But after you reach around But after you reach World 15, that is where you will find another item for boosting your energies. And you have to kill this guy called Kirito, and he will drop you the Lucidator, which is the best energy weapon as of now. And there's no phantom version of this, but there is gonna be a phantom version of this very soon. Now at your level, since you have the Kriluni avatar and the Kriluni champion, even if you're at World 14 or 15, even if you get the phantom from here, it's not gonna be too game changing for you because it's only 6.7 million. You already have 3 billion, so that's like 0.01% of your energy. So don't waste your time getting phantoms from here. Make sure you find the appropriate level to actually farm champions. Yeah, World 17 should be fine. Don't focus on this world in this video if there is already 5-6 updates. Make sure you go up ahead. Now there's one thing that I find that a lot of players actually forget, and I also don't blame them because it is hard to notice this simple index upgrade that you can use to get even more energy. I already completed this about 20 times, so I got about 1 time the energy, which is not that much of a game changer, but it is pretty good boost. So make sure you claim your energy boost from here and here. Achievement also gives you a lot of energy, but after a while it doesn't really affect you that much, and here's why. Go to stats and then click on energy. So you can see from here energy, I have around 1.7,000%, so a 5% increase would be minuscule. It won't even change much. Now there are also fighters such as the shadow fighters, which can give you energy. Like as you can see, Leonardo over here gives me 99% energy, and at your level I think you would be wasting time farming for much lower mobs. The damage or boost they give is so little that you'll be better off going for powers in new worlds. Anyways folks, that is it for the video, but there is one thing that I need to tell you, and that is if you're using an avatar that is already very strong and you already have champions that have a lot of energy, you won't be seeing too much of a difference when you upgrade your champion avatars, because your energy is calculated using all of these champions all together plus your avatar that already has a lot of energy. So let's say you have 18 billion and all of this combined is around 60 billion. If you have an avatar that is around 30 billion, that's only gonna add 12 billion to your already existing energy, so it's not gonna be that much of a difference. So when you go for a stronger avatar, don't be disappointed when you don't get the energy that you think you will be getting. Anyways, that's it for the video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.